sophomore at Michigan, led the Wolverines, Steve, to the 2013 national title game.
Yeah, the guy's a winner. I mean, he won a state title in high school and then a national title with his AAU team before so much success in Michigan. That's what you love about him.
Here's Blake. He's guarded by Walsh. Batum wide open. He fires. His three-pointer's off the mark. So for the Jazz, their last game, a loss to Dallas.
Yeah, it seemed to me their three-point shooting was their own worst enemy in that game, Clark. I mean, even their wide-open looks weren't falling.
Yeah, and I'm sure when they think back on that game, Steve, their main regret is going to be that they didn't get away from the three-point shot early on. They kept going to it.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Boy, their frenetic defense has really been impressive, putting a lot of pressure on ball handlers and turning them over.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Trailblazers leading by 5. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Blake kicks to Batum. He feeds it to Lopez. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Well, the Utah Jazz enjoy what has long been considered one of the best home court advantages in the NBA here at Energy Solutions Arena. You combine the altitude with these rowdy fans, tough place to get a road win.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Wright. Matthews comes in for Nicholas Batum. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Steve Blake. Here's Insanity, covered by Lillard. To the inside, here's Matthews, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Boy, the kind of moment you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof. Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
Here's Walsh. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's on Aaron Aflalo. They talk about this crowd here in Salt Lake City. The construction, the physical structure here, this arena really puts the crowd right on top of the action.
And that really does have an effect, Kevin. Players and refs feel the fans as much as they hear them there.
Lillard dishes to Aldridge. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Aldridge has got his first bucket of the night.
Look at the size discrepancy there between the defender and the shooter.
Well, those are warm-up jumpers. When there's not a hand in his face, he'll knock those down all day.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kevin, Terry Stotts led the Blazers to the second round last season, and he's now in his 3rd year with the team. He spent a couple of seasons as head coach in Atlanta and Milwaukee, but this is his longest stint and the best talent he's ever had. As Stotts said, you never know if you're going to get another chance. Guys, he's certainly making the most of it.
Doing a great job. Thanks, Doris. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Insanity. He's guarded by Aflalo. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. Lillard left side, and he banks in the layup. Lillard's got 13 points.
They're doing much better now. I mean, in the first quarter, they converted less than 30% of their field goals. But they've bounced back nicely here.
Now, here's Burke, covered by Lillard. Tries it from 19. Here's Gobert. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Aldridge has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Matthews. Blocked. They retain possession. And the shot counts. He's fouled. It's a chance for a 3-point. And so we conclude the first half. Trailblazers lead by 5.
Shooting 1.
Okay, guys, that wasn't the kind of basketball I had in mind, especially on our home court. Let's go over what happened. The 3.
Welcome back, everybody. 3rd quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Well, in terms of his points in the first half.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pairing up in the backcourt, Trey Burke and Alec Burks. Hayward the 3, Favors the 4, and it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
Aldridge can do so many things on a basketball floor. It shouldn't really come as a surprise when he switches his style up. Last year, I thought he played a lot more with his back to the basket.
Favors with a screen on Matthews. Here's Burke. Here's Gobert, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Insanity, he's checked in for Utah. Trailblazers leading by 16. Lillard outside. Lopez a screen. Lillard attacking. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Lillard's got 23.
You got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
Here's Walsh. Good on the 13-footer. Insanity's got 8.
You know, he was smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Agreed. As long as he picks his spots, his outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on it.
Lillard attacking. Here's Lopez. Soft touch off the glass.
You know, with all the shots they've knocked down here in the second half, their field goal percentage has crossed the 50% mark.
Well, and that usually leads to a win. I mean, this is just very efficient offense that we're seeing tonight.
Gobert the pass to Walsh. Burks in the corner. Shoots a 3. Here's Favors. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. 8 points for him.
Strong rebounding, and he's rewarded with the easy putback.
Here's Lillard. Good on the shot. And the Trailblazers lead by 18. Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Baseline jumper. Here's Gobert. Another shot. Can't get it to go. Good D by Lopez. Here's Matthews. Rebounded by the Jazz. Last time against the Trailblazers, they lost in Portland.
Boy, this was an up-and-down affair. I mean, back and forth. I thought they had a very competitive outing, but just ran out of gas towards the end. The pace was furious.
That was an exciting game, wasn't it? That was so much fun to watch. I'd like to see that kind of basketball every night.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Trevor Booker, he's checked in now for Gobert. And Jeremy Evans subbed in for Derek Favors. Portland also making some changes. Chris Kaman is checked in for Lopez. Wright comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And Steve Blake is subbed in for Wesley Matthews. The feed to Evans. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Booker. And stolen by Kaman. And Batum kicks to Wright. Pass to Kaman. Portland moving the ball around. Blake with it. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And he gets it to go. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Portland.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And I love their hustle because they're getting a lot of second chance opportunities just as a result of playing hard.
Chris Kaman, always known as an ambidextrous scorer in the low block, has also now developed a deadly stroke from mid-range. That's a rare combo for a 7-footer. He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Here's Insanity, covered by Lillard. Here's Walsh. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. And for Kamen, so talented offensively, Steve, you wonder why he's only averaged about 12 points a game in his career.
Well, he's a little turnover prone. Doesn't get to the free throw line all that often. But you're right, he's so skilled. He can score with either hand around the hoop. He can also step out to 15, 17 feet, knock down a jump shot.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
The Jazz have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. And the free throw good from Walsh. A different look for Utah. Cole Aldrich is checked in for Jeremy Evans. And it's Burke in for Alec Burks. And a switch here also for Portland. Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for Damian Lillard. Here's Blake. Kamen dishes to Batum. Right, the pass to Aflalo. And Batum kicks to Kamen. Tries again. No good with the layup. Here's Hayward. No good. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Well, it had to be this.
For the Jazz, Gobert, he's checked in for Aldrich. Trevor Booker comes in for Derek Favors. And it's Burks in for Exum. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Portland. On the court for the Trailblazers, Lillard and Matthews pair up in the backcourt. Batum and Aldridge are the power tandem. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
That is great timing. He is one tough customer on the offensive glass.
Clark, it's like he has a sixth of where that rebound's going to go.
They call it a nose for the ball.
Yeah.
And his might be better than just about anyone else's, guys.
Insanity, he's checked in for Burke. And Matthews with the basket on the assist by Lillard. Matthews has got 4 points this quarter.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
There's a screen. Out left to the wing. Here's Burks. Claims the three-pointer.
Seems like guarding him on the perimeter is not a priority for this defense, but it will become one if he continues to knock them down.
Lillard attacking. Damian Lillard, drafted with the 6th pick back in 2011. That pick, guys, acquired from the Nets in an exchange for Gerald Wallace. Steve, I'd say a pretty good trade for the Blazers.
Yeah, well, remember the Nets were in win-now mode. They were trying to keep their...
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Well, this one is winding down now. Portland can watch the clock run out. Here's Aflalo. And that's an intentional foul.
And they continue to foul, but this one's pretty much over.
Yeah, they're just extending this. We need running time in effect here, Steve.
And Portland making a change here. And Aflalo drops them both. Here's Walsh. Nails it. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.
Not at all. I mean... They showed up not just to play.
LaMarcus, it looked like the team and